As we age, can a growing fear of falling lead us to shun activities, which then actually increase our risk of falls? Joining us now with the story is WSJ health reporter Melanie Evans. Melanie, it's great to see you. So it is true that as we age, the risk of bone-shattering falls increases, correct?
That is correct. So older adults are like, for older adults, falls can be particularly debilitating. They are the most common cause of traumatic brain injury, and they are far and away the leading cause of hip fractures.
So this is not an irrational fear that a lot of seniors have. This is a very real fear. The problem is, what does that fear often lead many seniors to do or not do?
Yeah, no, and that has been an area of study. So it's understandable that somebody who's fallen would be afraid of falling, but research has sort of teased out that you can have a fear of falling independent of having actually fallen before. And there is also research that looks at how that fear can lead people to sort of limit activities that they might otherwise enjoy, right? So it can be very isolating. It can lead to a lower quality of life, but it can also lead people to sort of cut back on activity that keeps them strong and helps promote balance.
So it can lead to sort of a muscle atrophy, all sorts of problems, physical problems, that can make you more likely to fall.
More prone to fall, exactly.
So what are some of the solutions? I mean, obviously you want to try and keep as active as possible, but you write in your story about Tai Chi in particular. How can that help seniors? So
interestingly, Tai Chi has been looked at both as a fall prevention measure, and there's some very clear research there that says, like, exercise is a great way to prevent falls, and Tai Chi seems to be beneficial. But there's been this separate body of research looking at whether or not Tai Chi can actually help alleviate some of that fear. And the research suggests, though there are some limits to that research, the research suggests that Tai Chi may help ease that apprehension.
So there are also multiple cases of seniors or subjects you spoke to who weren't even aware of the fact that they were limiting themselves as much as they were. Is that right?
Yeah, I had a really interesting interview with a woman who was extremely active. She was volunteering at her local senior center. She was on her community's, the mayor's committee on aging. She described her life as very full. She participated in a class that used cognitive behavioral techniques, which is sort of use of discussion to help identify fears, and then also kind of put those fears in perspective and find ways to kind of mitigate those fears.
Oh, so interesting. Such interesting stuff. I hope we can all remember this as we age. Melanie Evans, thank you so much for that.